Well, Richie here, and I'm down at JJ Customs, and one that caught my eye the other day is the Hobao Hyper MTE Sport Plus. It's a shaft-driven, four-wheel drive car, runs on 6S, and that 6S powers a 2000 kV brushless motor, and it has a 17 kilo servo taking care of the steering duty. Anyway, give me your first impressions of it, people. I'm liking the look of it. Looks like a proper monster truck for sure, and those tyres look pretty darn grippy. And to my mind, a good monster truck certainly has good monster truck tyres to it. And not only that, these have got 17mm hexas all round. And the car has got a substantial metal frame chassis, as you'll see in just a second when I take the body off. But if anybody out there has got one of these or experience of driving one, would love to hear from you in the comment section. And while it's not as big as an X-Max, it certainly has the X-Max look and feel to it. And it is bigger than the new Traxxas Max, I would personally say. Anyway, time to take that body off and let's get a look inside. I've not had the lid off before, so I've no idea what to expect inside the car. Well, the first thing that jumps out at you has to be those big bull threaded shocks both at the front and at the rear of the car. Not only that, we've got adjustable suspension all round at the front of the car, as well as adjustable suspension at the rear of the car. Very neat. The Hyper MTE Sport Plus appears to have a lot going for it straight out of the blocks. Well, starting at the front, you've got the front diff tucked away down in there. No sign of the 17 kilo steering servo from the top, so I guess we're going to see that from below. And tucked away in this substantial box at the front is our receiver, judging by the wire coming out of it. That's not getting water in it in a hurry. In there, moving on backwards, we have got centrally mounted gearbox here. It's just a single speed box, but obviously goes through quite a reduction in gearing in the centre there. And twin Deans connectors. It will run on 6S or 4S battery packs. Go in either side, so you have to run two. You can't run one big single, looking at the room that they've got in there. And speaking of what they're powering, here we've got the Hobby Wing 150 amp ESC on off switch at the front of it there, and that feeds the power straight to this brushless 2000 kV motor. Now I will say it weighs quite a bit. It's maybe not as heavy as an X-Max, but we have a substantial metal chassis, which obviously adds a lot to the weight of the car. Nice little rollover cage protecting everything, and that feels fairly sturdy on there. And moving on to the back, that rear bumper isn't going to stop an awful lot in the event of an impact. That's because it is actually behind the rear wheel line. And looking at the front, the same on the front there. Not going to do a great deal if you hit something, because the tyres are going to hit before the bumper hits. Say the A-arms look absolutely substantial. Lots of triangulation in here for the strength, yet at the same time keeping the weight down. But speaking of weight, it does weigh quite a bit, because you've got this massive metal frame chassis running the full length of the car. Underside of the battery trays to the left and the right there. You can see the drive shafts on the front and rear down there. Not quite sure why they are exposed, but again, substantial arms at the rear. Any idea why that's all exposed at the underside? Do have your say in the comment section below. If you like what you see today, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, quick suspension test. Lift that front wheel to the rear, just comes off the ground. Probably coming up on 5.5 inches, maybe even 6 of travel on there. Damping wise, oh, that is designed to bash. Very, very smooth damping. That's not bogging it out in a hurry at all. Lift the rear till the front just comes clear. Probably about 4.5–5 inches of travel at the rear. Again, very nicely damped indeed. Not bombing out anytime soon. So there we have it, the Hobao Hyper MTE Sport Plus. What do we think of it, people? Let me know in the comment section below the video. Does it have a little mini X-Max feel to it? I think it quite possibly does, but do let me know your thoughts on it. And if you own and run one of these, I would love to get your real world feedback on this particular car. If you'd like to check out the Hobao Hyper MTE Sport Plus in person, then Get yourselves on down to JJ Customs in San Jose, where this, like all of the cars they sell, is out of the box, ready for you to take down off the shelf, like I have done, and have a good close-up look at it before making your decision. Ideally, get down here in person, but if you can't make it down here, drop them an email or give them a call. Full details coming right up. If you'd like your very own Hobao Hyper MTE Sport Plus, then please get down to JJ Customs in San Jose, drop them an email or give them a bell on the phone. Well, thumbs up if you like this video, guys. Post any comments you might have in the comment section below the video and hit the circle below to subscribe. And if you do hit the circle, don't forget to hit the bell.